So the Christmas dress is coming along, the back of it at least. There's lots happening actually. I have all my maths books now. So I'm looking at this one at the moment. Can you see that? Alright. Do you know, it's funny because on the camera the writing's actually backwards. Now, I've only just started this book, however, it's really about how maths infiltrates absolutely everything and every part of life. It's a kind of inspirational maths book. It's just to get my head back into the whole maths zone. I've been away from it for so long, you see. The other books I've got are along the same lines to try and get me back into the swing of it. I'm going to start with that one because that was one of the first ones I saw and I think it'll be very inspirational. And apparently this is probably the best book out of all of them for people who are not into maths. The author takes the standpoint that maths has never been taught properly in schools. Having said that, there is lots happening right now. So, lots happening in crochet, so I have a few projects on the go. Finally, my extra wool is here, so I can crack on with that project. Now that I've seen that that's arrived, it means I can order more wool from that company for the cardigan. Remember the cardigan I was speaking about? So it means I can crack on with that as well. And of course, there's the cozy autumn blanket as well, which has made a bit of progress, but obviously I've been doing other projects, so it's not as far on as it could be, although it is much needed. I am enjoying doing the Christmas dress at the moment as well. I think one of the original reasons for doing other projects at the start of the year was because I was fed up looking at red. I think I've got over that now and I can work with the red again. So yes, lots happening. And then of course there's all the treatments. I don't know if you saw any of my shorts. The pampering treatment, the name of the game is to bring my nervous system back down again since it's spent the last 2.5 years up at high dole. It's as if there's no off switch, it just kind of lives there. You know, when you're in flight or fight. So I'm trying to bring down the nervous system. And then once I've done that, I'll re-energise it and hopefully I'll be in a much more balanced position. So this week I've got some sort of harvest spa type treatment where they give you a lavender eye mask. There's a cranberry mask. I don't know if that's a face mask or a hand mask or quite what it is, but I know cranberry's involved, some sort of cranberry mask, and there's lots of ginger and cinnamon and things like that in it. So I'm really looking forward to that one. That's the flavours of it, but I think as far as the treatment goes, it is, so I think there's a shoulder neck back massage, a facial and a hand massage in that treatment. However, what I will say is the spinal saga continues. I haven't spoken too much about it because I've been trying to focus more on crochet and things, but my back has been bothering me, and much as the beanbag has been a huge help, it's made things a lot easier, it's not really curing it. One of the things on my agenda once I'd finished dealing with authority was to book myself a back scan, so that's what I'm doing now, because I really do need to make sure there's nothing else going on that needs attention, because I can't go through all that again, honestly. So I'm in the process right now of trying to book private MRI scan for my lumbar spine. I phoned the private clinic that does the MRI scans and they said they need a GP referral. Not all clinics require a GP referral, but apparently this one does. What I've had to do is book a doctor's appointment to get a referral letter from them so I can book the scan. So obviously I would hope they'll say there isn't any treatment required, but my main concern would be that there is treatment required, and if that's the case it would probably be more decompression surgery. And to be honest, part of me doing it for peace of mind because it was on my agenda anyway, but at the same time I have a feeling that I'm going to need some form of treatment which costs a fortune and I don't have the money for it. But we'll wait and see what happens, will we? That said, let's hope that nothing much happens over the next few weeks physically, because the clinic was telling me they have a 3-week waiting list. Fingers crossed I can just get a scan booked, as opposed to last time when I tried to get a scan and I didn't go private. I went through the NHS and I tried to get a scan and I wasn't listened to. I went through a whole, what you can only describe as a nightmare, where I had asked for a scan because I knew what was wrong with me and I just wanted a scan to confirm it, and then I was refused, and then less than a week later I ended up in A&E, and then I got a scan, but then they came back and said it was sciatica, and it was never sciatica. Clearly it was never sciatica because I've been left permanently disabled. Surgery should have been done. They did operate, as I say, I did get decompression surgery, but it was 3 months after that injury initially happened, which is what's caused the permanent disability. Although I still like to, in my head, imagine that someday there might be some sort of magical way that I can make things go back to normal. However, that was the last time. So I'm right in the throes of that just now. So currently I have the doctor's appointment. Let's hope that they give me a referral letter and I can actually get a scan, because I certainly don't want to be going through what I went through last time. I mean, you would not believe what I've been through in the last 2.5 years nearly. But anyway, on to happier subjects. So let's talk about herbs. Different directions that I look, herbs seem to pop up. So maybe the universe is trying to tell me something there. I watched a very good channel. I'll maybe leave a link in the description if I can, because it's a really interesting channel and really helpful. It's really informative, you know, and it's run by a guy who's a vet, but he works on humans as well with herbalism. He's a naturopath, American, but of course vets are allowed to work on humans because they're actually higher qualified than a doctor. But anyway, that was a really interesting channel. And then what happened was I went to the local market. Lo and behold, there was a stall there. Now I've been looking for stalls like this since that market started up and there haven't been any. But when I went this time, there was a stall from a wee company away in a forest somewhere not too far away where the girl makes her own skincare from herbs, and they are really good. I had a wee shot of some of them, and also I bought a wee magnesium spray which smells amazing. I'll show you, hang on. I actually bought the spray and I also bought the, what do you call it? It's magnesium butter. Well, magnesium is apparently very good for nerves and the nervous system, so if nothing else it will calm my nervous system down, because they have lavender in them, which, you know, is an amazing herb anyway, one of my favourites, and they have peppermint in them, and they've got so many other products as well. The weather today, by the way, has been quite pleasant. It's been almost warm and it has been sunny. However, we are expecting torrential rain. Still no sign of the Arctic blast. I don't know what's going on there, but there we are. It's getting dark now, so I might leave it here. As I said in the last vlog, I'll just do some shorts of different subjects, will I do a tarot reading? I could even do a wee collective tarot reading in this one for fun. Will we see what cards come up for a laugh? Hang on. So we have the Illuminati deck, okay? I'm just gonna cut it briefly. We're just doing this for a quick laugh, okay, because just to see if there's any guidance messages for my collective. Give it a quick shuffle. Don't take this too seriously if it doesn't resonate. But if it does resonate, then, you know, great guns. Take the message if it resonates. Right, let's see. What guidance do you have for my subscribers, Spirit? Do you have any guidance for my subscribers today? Spirit, what? Oh, I saw a flip there. Hang on, what's that one? Oh, look what we have. Work. What about work? Do you have any advice for my collective, my subscriber, Spirit? Oh, well that looks good. Well, I'll take those two. It's just a quick reading for a laugh. So we have work. We have moving on to calmer waters. So a break from work maybe. Are you due a break? Maybe you are. And then a bit of celebration with the Three of, can you see that all right? 3 of Cups. so that can be celebration. If you look closely, they're all celebrating, you see. So I think you're working too hard and you need to take a break and celebrate and have some fun. That's what today's message, or this week, always say it's this week's message. Don't work too hard, or give yourself a break. You've been working hard. Move on to calmer waters, take a wee break from work and do some celebrating. Or you might even be changing career. Are any of you changing career and celebrating a new job? Is it that? Could be. Anyway, that's just a wee bit of fun. I thought I would add that in just as a wee laugh. Back to the crochet. I think I'll order the wool for the other project, the cardigan. Bearing in mind, of course, I've never done a cardigan in my life, so that'll be fun. But anyway, going back to what I was saying a minute ago about shorts, so I think I'll do a few shorts, and maybe I should take a record of how the orange tree has got on, because I did one at the start of the year, and actually it's come on great guns. It's thrived, put up loads of leaves and branches and shoots. I'm extremely pleased with the orange tree this year. Of course, I do expect it to fling all its leaves back off again when the frost comes. But we'll see. I think I'll leave it there just now, will I? And I'll see you in the next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the Christmas dress. But yeah, let me know if you're into herbs and things yourself as well. I mean, you know how much I love plants. Herbalism is another lockdown ticket, we'll call it. And what I mean by that is a qualification that I picked up for continuous professional development during lockdown. So yes, herbalism is one of my lockdown tickets. We'll leave it there just now, will we? And I'll be back in the next vlog. So thank you for watching if you made it this far. See you soon.